is it for you really important for Africa?
Okay, so I got to know about Bitcoin in 2015. I didn't do anything with that until about late 2017, 2018. But as I got to know more about Bitcoin and what it brought, the whole blockchain technology, I just realized that it's just a game changer, in terms of it being, a transparent. It's a disintermediate, so which means that we don't need a middleman in terms of transactions. It's immutable. It's final. So those kind of properties that shows how we can remove centralized power and control, and how we can do away with middlemen, or somebody might call them rent seekers, and sort of push power to the that this is something that it's life changing. It can change things for Africa. When we talk about pushing power to the edges, we know that like Africa, we are just Africa is far behind in terms of the edges. We are nowhere in the middle. Lots and lots of natural resources. We are well endowed, but then, because of, people in the middle, whether at the local level or at the international level, people in the middle that determine what, what kind of produce goes to the market, what kind of, what kind of money we get for our natural resources and all those things. We don't get the benefits of the natural resources that we've been blessed with. Coming into Cardano, the reason that I became really, really interested in Cardano, I listened to a talk that Charles Hoskinson, he's the CEO of IOHK, and so IOHK creates the Cardano protocol, and I heard a lecture that he gave to a group of people at the London School of Economics, and the things that he was talking about, he was talking about identity, he was talking about records keeping, he was talking about bringing Africa into the global markets, and these are things that like it was mind blowing for me. And just as I look more and more into the Cardano protocol, I began to see it as, in three buckets. Like we have for anything to happen at any time. For societies, for organizations, for countries. There had to be those three buckets of who is who. In terms of ID, who owns what in terms of record keeping. So that's the first bucket. And then the second bucket is sort of the financial stuff that comes with it in terms of, micro lending, bringing goods to the market and all those things. And then, at the third bucket is sort of, risk mitigation in terms of insurance and health and stuff like that. So I just thought that, this Cardano, the protocol and what they were trying to build is really, just covers the whole spectrum. And that was something that really attracted me to a blockchain technology and actually what it can do for Africa. One of our mutual friends, Gwendol, Josh, he said that, like in Africa, every sector is ripe for disruption. Like it has been, like we pick and choose, just because of the historical issues, like with colonialism and all those things. We didn't build from first principles, so right now it's like, everything is just a mishmash kind of thing. But with blockchain, we have this opportunity to start building from first principles. So that's that's what drew me to blockchain technology, to Cardano, and what it can do for Africa.